and pieces of some of the frustrations we go through in engaging some members of the executive. Honorable members, the preceding session also had its low moments. The loss of the former Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, was one such low moment. Agwambo, as he was fondly referred to, was a towering figure in Kenya's political history, whose life was devoted to public service, unity, and the advancement of our nation. His leadership, courage, and commitment to democratic ideals earned him admiration across generations and across party lines. As we remember the immense contributions he made to our country and to the parliamentary fraternity, let us honor his legacy and the values he stood for. Agwambo, as you know, was the only politician in this country, arguably, who fought a good political fight, respected the outcome, and patriotically made friendship with everybody that they had fought with. Many of you, I'm sure, back in your constituencies, hardly share a glass of water with your opponents. In the course of the fourth session, we also experienced profound sorrow following the passing on of 5 honorable members of parliament and several members of staff whose dedication to service will not be forgotten. The members who passed on were the Honorable William Kipkorir Cheptumo, former member of Baringo North and Senator for Baringo, the Honorable Moses Malulu Injendi, former member for Malava, the Honorable Charles Ongondo Were, former member for Kasipul, the Honorable Mohammed Tubi Bidu, former member for Isiolo, and the Honorable Joseph Hamis Dena, former nominated member. The year was also sadly marked with the loss of former members of parliament who include the Reverend Kennedy Odhiambo Nyagudi, the Honorable Ambassador John Koech, the Honorable Dr. Phoebe Muga Asio, the Honorable Catherine Mora Nyamato, the Honorable Delmas Anyango Otieno, the Honorable Francis Tome Nyamo, commonly known as FT Nyamo, the Honorable Enoch Wamalwa Kibunguchi, the Honorable Joseph Munyao, Honorable Aburi. If you are not keen to listen, there is a tent out there. The Honorable Joseph Munyao and the Honorable Cyrus Shahalaha Jirongo. Their passing on reminded us of the human side of public service, and thank you, Angela, and the Honorable Daniel Hamasi, who served for 2 terms and was also a member of the Parliamentary Service Commission and the Speaker's panel. Elijah Lagat, the athlete from Nandi, yes, we served with him. Dr. Misoi, did he pass on during this parliament? Yes, sorry, Njoroge, James Nahwanga Osogo, yes, from Budalangi, and many more. May their souls rest in eternal peace. As we proceed with this retreat, let us also remember all our departed colleagues and pray that God, in His grace, preserves all of us and our families in the year ahead. Honourable members, oversight is a core pillar of our work, and this retreat devotes significant attention to economic oversight, budgetary processes, and governance reforms. The scheduled discussions on education reforms, healthcare, social security, the state of the economy, public debt, privatization, and the budget roadmap are intended to sharpen our scrutiny and improve the quality of our interventions. My attention has been drawn to a peculiar and concerning trend that has been exhibited in some of our committees. Whenever there has been a pending employment process within our public institutions, The heads of those institutions are repeatedly invited to appear before multiple committees on the same matter. While oversight is a constitutional duty of this House, it must be exercised without creating the perception of undue pressure or causing administrative paralysis. And I've directed the Deputy Speaker and her team of liaison to harmonize the manner in which members of the executive are invited to committees, because I get complaints where a PS or a minister is simultaneously invited to 3 committees of this House at the same time. And that is not right. It doesn't give us a very good name. For example, the Inspector General of Police and the Teacher Service Commission have on occasion been subjected to multiple summons over similar issues, with the reports and concerns subsequently escalating up to my office. I urge committees to coordinate their work and avoid duplication and ensure that oversight enhances governance and facilitates service delivery. And in this regard, honorable members, I wish to reiterate my guidance to audit committees, particularly PAC and PIC, to complete their work in good time. In the matter of audit committees, the constitutional timeline under Article 2298 for consideration and decision-making on the report of the Auditor General is 3 months of the tabling of the report in Parliament. This requires that committees work judiciously and expeditiously towards the conclusion of consideration and reporting. To comply with the 3 months constitutional timeline, I impress upon committees to explore use of written submissions to make decisions, refrain from inviting agencies with clean accounts and commend them, reduce rescheduling of meetings with ministries and agencies, and reprimand institutions that fail to appear in line with the provisions of the Parliamentary Powers and Privileges Act, and adopt a subcommittee model of considering audit reports. The splitting of the Public Investments Committee in this 13th Parliament was intended to improve efficiency. This must be adhered to so that we efficiently discharge our duties. We must not, for instance, insist on examining the accounts of every village secondary school and nondescript TVETs in the country when the record is expressed that there is no audit issue raised in respect of these institutions. Some of these institutions have very modest budgets, yet we deploy highly disproportionate resources to the examination of their audit reports. We must rethink our approach and focus on systemic issues by engaging the Auditor General and relevant ministries. Honorable members, I have told some of your colleagues before that I get a lot of complaints of some of us bullying members of the executive.